DTI fam, happy freaking Monday. We made it through the holiday weekend. 42 miles last week, got 44 on deck this week, knocking out 6 recovery with 6 strides at the end. Actually gonna be more of a recovery week, which is different from my normal training, so excited to see how I'm feeling at the end of the week. If I'm feeling fresh, re-energized, and ready. But right now, I'm gonna go knock out the first 6 of the week.
When the pink shoes come on, it can only mean one thing. It's Tuesday and it's time to hit a speed workout. Got 8 miles total, 2-mile warm up, and then 4 1-mile intervals with 2.5 minutes in between, cool down to 8. The miles are at a 7:45 and work their way down to 7:20. So gonna be negative splitting those 4 at pretty quick pace. So looking forward to it. Just had some GOM plus, got 1 gel on me. I'm really trying to fuel up on these smaller runs. I always take gels with me on my long run, but anything over like 5 or 6, I'm trying to make sure I have intra fuel, not just pre-fuel. So it's a little different than what I usually do, but I've been liking the way that I feel throughout the run, so I do think that it's making a difference. But let's get it done.
2 of 4 mile intervals done, feeling good. We just recorded a podcast yesterday, and I basically was just telling Freddie that I've been off my lifting routine with a bachelor party, a trip to Ohio, not having as much access, but it's something that I want to prioritize this week as I get back into like a normal swing of things. And another thing that he kind of challenged me to do is focus on sleep as well. Last night, first day back at the serving job in a few weeks, so I'm only at just over 5 hours of sleep last night, 5 hours 9 minutes to be exact, and even that wasn't the best sleep in my life. But he said that there's something to be said about waking up at 5 a.m. or earlier, so taking his word for it. I felt it before, haven't felt it in a while, but we are back on the 5 a.m. routine today, getting these miles in, coming up with the sun. Feels great. And that is how you do it. Feeling fucking amazing today. 8 miles done, 7:59 pace. Hit everything I needed to. Even went lower on some. The jogs really didn't stop me from hitting the pace either. So like everywhere in the middle was under 8, which super proud about. But yeah, just a great start to the week. 2 runs done, a lift done. No more second job this week, so sleep becomes a priority leading into some bigger miles at the end of the week. But like I said, just feeling absolutely amazing today. This is your sign. Get up earlier. Sleep doesn't, I'm not saying sleep doesn't matter, but being tired doesn't matter. Your body can do more than you think it can. You just gotta want it and give that extra push. So I'm gonna go upstairs, get some breakfast, clean up for work, but have a great fucking Tuesday.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. On my way to the Soul. Once again, coming to the new Thursday routine. Meeting up with Fernando and Phil again. Was supposed to have a couple more guys. Woke up to some texts that they're not going to make it today. Yesterday, don't think I filmed anything, but I did get a lift in. So, already at 2 lifts on the week. Should be able to get another one in tomorrow since I work from home. So, we'll be at 3 lifts. My normal 5 runs, and sleep is feeling good. I didn't want to get out of bed today, but that was just because I was sleeping so good. Woke up at like 2:30 in one of those sleeps where I felt like I could just get up and kill the entire day. But I went back to bed. It felt great. So, going to go meet up with the boys and get this run in now. Got 8 miles on the day.
All right, just finished up at the Soul. Only did 6. I was going into work late, so I went with the boys. Something came up, gonna have to be there a little earlier than I was hoping, so cut my 8 to 6. I had 6 tomorrow, so just gonna flip-flop the days, but felt pretty good. It was a little humid. Mouse, I don't think I'm hydrated enough, so kind of happy I got to cut it short, even though I'm gonna have to do 8 and then 16 2 days in a row. But heading home to get cleaned up and then head into work for the day.
All right, as you know, switch some runs around. So 6 yesterday, 8 today. don't know if you can hear my little door at the apartment glitching, but it does this shit all the time. Just tells us to exit. But yeah, headed out to get this 8 right now. May end up regretting it. 94% humidity, not even 7 a.m. And I don't know. She's been some humid ones here. But just down some G1M Plus, got a gel on me, and just gonna go out and hit this 8. Probably gonna do the normal little loop right around Freedom Park. I know I'm doing that tomorrow. Saturday's gonna be a real early one, 5:45, because the boys got coffee club. So gonna be a lot of miles in this weekend. 24 just over today and tomorrow. That actually sounds crazy. Like, obviously I'm doing 44 in a week, but like not having the 6, just knowing, I mean, I guess even if I had the 6, I'm over 20. Interesting. I don't know, it feels different like when you break it down into 2 days. Because it's the whole week, it's like, yeah, of course I have that much, but let's get it. I don't know how humidity was at 94%, because this is the best run that it's felt in a while. Yesterday was drenched in seconds. Today though, nice little breeze coming through. As you can see, it's a little overcast. I love this kind of weather. 8 miles complete, 8:36 per mile pace. Feeling pretty good. Legs were a little bit heavy at 6. Came back around after about a mile, so it's kind of been the standard lately. We'll definitely want to gauge that on the long run. See like where I'm hitting walls, where I'm able to push through, where I come back alive. Because that's going to be key, like the deeper we get in, whether it's speed work, whether it's intervals in my long run, being able to know like when the hard part's going to come and push through is going to make it a lot easier. Yeah, you should have the mental capacity to push through no matter what, but it's not always that simple. So if you have like a rough estimate, especially like marathon paces, mile 18 to 20 is usually a wall. Everyone knows it, everyone prepares for it, but you personally might have it in different spots. For me, it's been like mile 6 to 7 lately. I find a little bit of a funk, but I'll pull myself out of it. So just kind of knowing how your body reacts to things, how training is going to transfer into the actual race, super important, and that's the kind of things that I'm dialing in right now. So I'm gonna go upstairs, fuel up, get to work for the day. We got big 16 in the morning. Good morning and happy Saturday. Long runs are starting early today. It is 5:25. I am headed to Barry's to meet up with a whole gang today. I think there's gonna be like 5 or 6 of us running. Most of the group has like 9. I have 16, so gonna join up with them, fueling properly. Got the handheld with some electrolytes. Got 4 gels in the pocket, which 4 gels in the pocket is honestly kind of diabolical, but we're getting it done. We are gonna really just try to have ourselves a solid run today. It's just mileage, no intervals, none of that. So really looking forward to it. Today we're celebrating Mandy's birthday. Doing like a golf themed bar crawl. 9 different bars, different ways to score. Don't worry, sounds more dangerous than it is for me. I'm facilitating, put this whole thing together, so just to make sure that we're all safe, have a great time. But it's gonna be an awesome day. Gonna knock this out, take down a bunch of food because I'm gonna be on the go a lot today. Try to get hydration back up, and honestly, try to catch a little nap. So heading up to Barry's, meet up with the boys, and we'll get in to the rest of this week's long run. 16 miles complete, 9-minute, 6-second pace. Feel pretty good now. The last, let's call it 3 to 4 miles, were definitely a grind from the last time that I recorded. Didn't walk though, pushed through. I feel like my fueling was a little better. I had electrolytes. I think like a half a pack or even just regular water would be better. It's really sweet, so like it made me drink it faster than I normally would. I know like my body needed to hydrate, but it was making me cramp up just a little bit. So definitely fueling strategy needs a little bit of work, but for as early as we are in the prep, we're definitely making progress there. For better or worse,
I'm not the best at fueling, especially with water. Gels is easy, shoes are easy, but carrying a water bottle just seems annoying, which is kind of weird because I carry my phone. So I guess I need to like prioritize what actually matters, the training or the documenting of like the mid-run stuff. So we'll figure it out as we progress, but overall feeling good. 44 miles on the week, getting into a recovery week next week. Just checked it out, 29 miles. We'll be in Charleston, so long run being 12 is going to be super clutch. Looking forward to that. But other than that, as always, appreciate you all for tuning in, and we will see you in the recovery week. Peace.